You're not gonna believe it. This morning, I slept on the couch last night. Because I want to be close to the babies, okay? Slept on the couch last night. What did I wake up to? Piss. Pissing monster. Monster piss. They seem to piss unlimited. Piss endless. And so we got all Maverick's beds tripped. The washer just finished the first round, and then one more round of all the towels and waterproof mats. It was a piss and show. And that's how I woke up. Maverick running around all three beds just pissing. And it didn't stop for like 10 minutes, I feel. Not literally, but it felt like 10 minutes he was just pissing. And it's my own fault. Hey, this is a reality of it. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. We took one walk yesterday. Typically in the winter we do two, but I only did one. So that was why there was so much piss. I should have pissed him before I went to bed, to be completely honest. Anyways, that was my morning. Welcome to it. You got the insider view, except you really weren't there. You did not see that. You did not see that. All that piss. I can't even say I was angry when I wake up because I'm so used to this. This is kind of just like, Oh, okay, he's pissing. Okay, well, we gotta change all the bedding this morning. We're gonna give him a bath today. Mavy needs a bath. He's stinky and now he peed all over himself. He's okay, he's good. Right, Mavy? We're used to this. You still tired? Yeah, okay. I was gonna talk about something. Right. So I watched a video, and I'll link it below because I think it's rather ingenious. I love it. And it got me thinking about it. Her train of thought sparked something in my own train of thought, and I think that's beautiful itself. When we watch each other's content of just pure consciousness coming out of people, being so real, not editing, not cutting off when they do say or trail off and dur out. Like, I love seeing it. I love seeing it because it makes me feel more comfortable with being human. And that's what I love about the internet. This is what I truly feel is one of the blessings of it. It shows people not to be so embarrassed about the parts of us that we may feel is embarrassing. We may feel makes us really weird and no one will love us. Well, guess what? This person down the street on the internet world does this, and it's far more weird than what you do. Honey, everyone's a weirdo here. Everyone's weird here. We just got our own type of font. We got our own type of language. We got our own type of brain waves of doing it, you know? I'm playing with Gremlin right now. And I'm just having a great time. Do I know what's gonna come tomorrow, next week, next month, next year? Oh, buddy, I don't know. I can't plan forward because, well, my finances don't stretch out too far. And I'm honestly loving it. That's a sense of freedom too. The sense of, can you come over here and play so we can see you? Can you come over here and play? Ooh. Ooh. Gimme. Okay, come on. Over here. Come get it. Come get it, Ninja. Let's go. Come on, Ninja. Come on. Yeah. I don't know if you see any of this. Anyways. Yeah, so be free, be weird, be you. Who gives a flying falala? Falakity. A fanari. Flappe. Did I smoke a little? Smoke a little something? Some of my own catnip. Yeah, I did. I had my own catnip, and it was wonderful. You know, catnip tea is actually very, very good for you and your nerves. Coffee, I know, I need to put it down sometimes, but it's too good. It's just too good. I'm wearing rose quartz so that I know I'm being one of those. I'm being one of those, and I love it. I'm just gonna embrace it. I love stones, rocks, crystals. I have a lot of them? No, most of them have been given to me, which is even more like special. Anyways, where were we? Why am I wearing rose quartz? We're wearing rose quartz because I felt, oh, whoa. Okay, the video that sprung a thought process in me. Okay. The longer we endure something that's suffering, that's painful, and we don't speak up for ourselves, it makes that source of pain and suffering think that it's standard, that it's okay. So that's also big in the workplace. And the hard thing about that is that most people communicate their suffering and their pain in a very unhealthy way, because most people don't communicate in a healthy way. But they're especially not going to do it when they're overworked, overtired, overstressed, and maybe influenced with something when they try to tell management, when they try to tell the big boss. And that's the disconnect, because let's be honest with you, we have been dumbed down. Our education system is absolute BS to how humans should actually learn and become like grounded individuals. You don't throw them all amongst each kids their age that all of them can't be watched, and then you don't know what's going on behind closed doors of each and every one of these kids. So they're going to reenact what's happening at home in their relationships with all the rest of these kids, and a lot of it's toxic. That's where bullying's really bad, because these kids are getting bullied at home and it's considered the standard, that it's normal. That's normal, that's okay. It's not okay. And you have all these kids inflicting more suffering and more pain on each other. And that's our education system, and then we shove them full of listening to teachers talk to them all day, and here's this assignment, and here's this essay, and here's this project. Now, don't get me wrong, this been a while since I've been in school, okay, 2012. But, woo, class of 2012, how you guys doing? Anyways, yeah. Yeah, so anyways, the working class really are put in a shit position where when we're in pain and suffering and the system is not working, we don't know how to tell the system, hey, this is not working because this, and this, and very rational speaking in ways that they can understand and articulate and see, yes, this is very proper reasoning. Maybe we should consider you guys not being robots, and your bodies should be compensated for the amount of work and pain we're inflicting on it, and definitely taking prime years from your future of feeling good, because you're going to be riddled with a whole bunch of issues. Yeah, oh shit, and you're in so much debt and you can't even afford all these repairs, and we're making believe that you're happy because we see it on the cameras that you're laughing and everything's fine. Well, that's because we've been conditioned to endure. And yet when some of us, when it actually pops in our mind that, oh heck, this is not a good way of living, we shouldn't be living like this, or getting this type of compensation for sacrificing our bodies and our minds. Like I said, that tired, overexhausted, and let's not talk about the things that's going on behind closed doors at these people's homes. Everyone has a life. That's what freaks me out about going out in public in the masses. All those people, all those little freaking little heads, they all have lives. They all have details, intricate details of their story, of their upbringing. Unless there are NPCs, that's another theory that's going on, that some of them just aren't real. And your brain is making them up, because honestly, this is all of our brains making this up, yet our souls are intertwined with that, and then that comes with that higher power thing of what's real. But anyways, I don't know if that came out exactly the way I think it. Anyways, we're gonna keep saying anyways until we get all the way back around the universe and start back at what we were talking about. Stop enduring, stand up for yourself. And I'm saying this for me, of course, of course. Most of the videos, I'm speaking to somebody that's in a similar boat as me, hello shipmate, that understands where I'm coming from. Like, we need to stand up for ourselves and each other in this system, but we need to do it in a healthy, wise, understanding, considerate way. But sometimes they're still not going to listen because all they see is their money, their profits. They don't really care, and it will become very apparent that those little morals on that little piece of paper on the wall at work are not the company morals. No one follows that shit. If they're completely honest with themselves, they don't follow that shit. You can smile as much as you want. You can sugarcoat your words all you can. But honestly, honey, people are suffering. And you're closing a blind eye to it. Okay. Okay. Anyways. And a lot of the time, okay, this is why I wanted to wear the rose quartz. Okay, let's embody the rose quartz, suck it all in, get it all in the soul, get it all in the body, get it all in here. Come on, be nice, love yourself, love other people. Come on, rose quartz, let's go. So, rose quartz, we got it. We're not gonna be mean. This is what I've experienced a lot in working places, especially when it's a female manager. Women are conditioned to endure and suffer. It's like it's embedded in our freaking DNA. It's from ancestor, the suffering, like the endurance we have, the pain tolerance is, oh, we've been building it up for eons and eons, honey. And I'm telling you, even though I have seen the souls and hearts of these managers I've had, and I do not hate them, I will never hate them. I have respect and love, and I really want the best for every single one of them. But they have taken what we have inherited in DNA and applied it in places it no longer needs to be applied. And it's making it so that we continue to get walked on. And I see it over and over again. And then these women, the female managers, that are older than me, they either like take that suffering as being like, well, they haven't suffered, they haven't given, they haven't gone through this like I've gone through this, so I will not respect them, and honestly I'm gonna put them down. That's one option. And also having big feelings about seeing a younger woman that has their life ahead of them still, and they have some regrets in their life, and how they just, ooh, that hatred, that jealousy, that it just oozes from them. Some of them I've had to deal with that with older women in the workplace, and they cause so much damage, and I literally do nothing. I do nothing but exist. And that's scary. That's happened a couple times with just gossip, and women can be, whoo. It's honestly scary, the power that women have with their words. It's so destructive. And I've been at the shit end of that multiple times. I'm never at the end of the one doing that shit, because I've been inflicted with the pain of what it causes when women do that. So I would never, I would not be the one to want to wield that type of weapon. No, thank you. I don't want the karma attached with that. So anyways, there's that type of woman. And then there's the woman that does have some integrity and honor, good morals, but they've been so crushed down by bearing so much weight for the household, let's say, for the company household, with basically raising and teaching people, managing this schedule and this number and this quality and this recipe. Like, and I'm saying, like, I've had many different jobs. So it's, when I say recipe, it could be recipe of formulas, of mathematical things, of scheduling somebody's schedule, paperwork, filing, like all of this stuff are words, but there's so much work that goes into this. Like, it's like a woman that is actually a stay-at-home mom, and it's all the cleaning, it's the raising of the kids, all the intricate things that go into that. And your body, you're sacrificing your whole body for this cause, for this family, for this home. And I will tell you what, if these women stood up and quit these jobs, the people that would replace them, especially if it was a man, they would have to pay that man double the price, and that man would do half of the work. I mean, not to be rude, I know okay, no gender war thing. We're not talking about gender war, okay? I I gotta take another video time out and talk about the gender war, because it's getting out of hand, ladies and gentlemen. It is getting out of hand. And I can't say that I haven't thrown rocks. I've thrown some rocks. I got a lot of rocks. I mean, shit, I gotta throw some of them. Anyways, yeah, but if they realized their true worth, they would not. And then, like I said, once these women are retiring age, these companies will expect another person to step up and do just as much for less pay. Every company does it. Every corporate company does it. Unless it's a friend of somebody's friend, and then they pay them way more. You know, that's the only way you get way more when a management leaves, is they get somebody in from the family, from the friends of whoever owns the place, and then they make more. That's usually the only way you make good when somebody retires or whatever. Or, of course, like I said, they get somebody that has even more debt, younger, has even more debt, and they pay them less, you know, because they don't have that experience of working in the industry for the last 20 years. And that's the way of the world right now. And it really sucks. I really hope that people stop just enduring and taking on all this pain and suffering and being like, oh, well, I've taken on all this pain and suffering. Now I can look down on everyone younger than me. Is that what we're living for? Wait, is that what we're living for? The suppression of the younger generations? Because we haven't suffered as much as you? Or you think? Or you think? I really do not like people wielding their suffering as something to be like, I should be taken seriously and respected because of this suffering. Not to say you shouldn't be, but also, was that suffering necessary? I think there is some necessary sacrifice and suffering in life, absolutely. Absolutely. But sometimes it's self-inflicted. And we need to just learn from it. And hopefully make choices to where the younger generations will have it better than us. Because I think that should be the goal. Standing up and fighting for the younger generations so they don't have to put up with the same BS. And I thought that a lot when I was going through the jobs that I've had. I've been thinking about all of them, and if I would ever want to go back to any of them, and honestly, it's no. It's no. Because if I had a child, and they had to work in those settings, being treated how I was treated, oh, honey, I would make my kid quit real quick. I'd make my kid walk the fuck out for how they were treated. And hopefully I'd be the parent of where I could financially support my kids so they didn't have to stick with those jobs. And I'd be like, hey, you wait until you find something good. You wait until you find something that respects you. You wait for something that actually inspires you, something you do love to do. You don't have to lie to yourself that you love to do it just to get through it. Hey, it rhymed. That means it's true. I think that should be enough for right now. I'm going to start editing the video from the last couple of days of thrifting. Walk Maverick, get him bathed, put the load in the wash and the dryer and start another load. Like I said, we have all very intricate details of every single one of our lives. Unless, there's actually NPCs. That's another thing. But yeah, this is a good slice of my life. I haven't even brushed my teeth yet. I washed my face, though. Anyways, I'm going to upload this. Hope it finds you well.